Command Performance USA, the greatest entertainers in America, as requested by you, the men and women in the United States Armed Forces throughout the world. Command Performance, presented this week and every week, till you're home from the hospitals and back from over there. Hiya, gang. This is Marvin Miller hauling up the curtain on another Command Performance. 30 minutes of top talent and tunes, all as ordered in your letters to Old Command, care of Armed Forces Radio, Los Angeles, USA. The hall is stuffed with talent tonight, and here comes a gal who's, very well stuffed herself. The lovely star of MGM's new murder mystery, Scene of the Crime. This gal ought to be locked up for life in my apartment. Here she is, gang. Gloria DeHaven.
Thank you. Thanks, Marvin, and hello again, guys and gals.
Oh, Glorious, you marvelous, marvelous dream girl. Before you get caught up with the show, tell me, would you go out with me tonight?
Oh, I'm sorry, Marv. I'll be home reading a book. It's a case of the mind over the material things in life.
Oh. Well, then, how about tomorrow night?
Another book, mind over material.
Oh? Well, the night after?
Mind over material.
What a waste when it's such wonderful material. Well, you win, Gloria. What are you going to sing for us?
Well, Marvin, for all the gang working on Operation Vittles, as well as for Ed and Ted in Germany, here's a number I kind of like. It's called I've Got a Crush on You. Marvin, would you mind if I also sing it especially for you?
Oh, Gloria!
How glad the many laddies, from millionaires to caddies, would be me. But you had such persistence, you wore down my resistance. I fell, and it was swell. You're my big and brave and handsome Romeo. How I won you, I shall never, never know. It's not that you're attractive, but oh, my heart grew active when you came into view. I've got a crush on you, sweetie pie, all the day and night time. Hear me sigh, I never had the least notion that I could fall with so much emotion. Oh, baby, could you care for a cozy cottage we could share? The world will pardon my mush, 'cause I've got a crush, my baby, on you. Oh, baby, could you care for a cozy cottage we could share? The world will pardon my mush, 'cause I have got a crush, my baby, on you.
Swell, Gloria. Mighty, mighty fine. So you've been working on a murder mystery, huh?
Yup, scene of the crime.
Well, you know, I've been working on the milk bottle mystery.
What's that?
No sign of the cream. Yeah, the United Press gave my picture a coast-to-coast review.
The UP did? What did they say?
P.U. So I sold my interest in the picture to the Warner Brothers. That's Eenie, Meenie, Miney, and George.
Eenie, Meenie, Miney, and George.
Yeah, Mo went into business for himself.
Well, better luck next time. And here's something that may cheer you up. For here's a man who's making the jute boxes jump for joy. an arranger-composer, and now the musical director and vice president of his own outfit, Discovery Records, Phil Moore.
Yes, sir. For all the customers at Birmingham General, Phil's brought along some key men from his band, Marshall Royal, Ernie Shepherd, and Bob Bain. And here they go with Swonderful.
Wonderful, Phil Moore. And now, gang, here comes the high spot of the evening. Number one on our hit parade, Mr. Hit Parade himself, that great guy, star of Take Me Out to the Ball Game, Frank Sinatra.
Thank you much, and hiya, neighbors. Hi, Marvin.
Hi.
Hello, Frank.
Wow. Gloria DeHaven, this is really solid. What a kick. Dig me, Deacon. Bounce me, baby, if you don't really send me.
Oh, Frank, what kind of talk is that?
Who knows? I just had lunch with Phil Harris. I don't understand. It's wonderful being invited back on command. It's a wonderful show. Great show.
Yeah, wonderful audiences, wonderful orchestra.
Yes, sir. Every time I think of command, it brings a lump to my head.
Well, Frank, I understand you brought in a lump of music.
Nothing with that joke. Nothing at all.
Oh, fine. Well, I understand you brought in a lump of music.
Little thing Phil Moore and I whipped up, soothing lullaby that I hope the kids of all our customers up north will like. And it goes something like so. This is something new to me. When you ooh, you coo to me. Hey, what you do to me? Bop goes my heart. Lips as sweet as muscatel, make me jingle like a bell. Then comes that dizzy spell. Bop goes my heart, jumping with rhythm and romance, lit up like a Christmas tree, going around in circles. I ain't the square that I used to be. Something new to shout about, must be love without a doubt. Baby, you just knocked me out. Bop, bop, goes my heart. Give it some. Got the gonest feeling, all on account of you. When I get this feeling, don't know what to do, what to do. This is something new to me. When you ooh, you coo to me. Ooey boop, what you do to me. Bop goes my heart, lips as sweet as muscatel. Make me jingle like a bell. Ding-a-ling, zang-zoong, whack a dizzy spell. Look out. Bop goes my heart, lit up like a Christmas tree. I ain't the square I used to be. Something new to shout about. Must be love without a doubt. Baby, you just knock me out. Bop, 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 bop. Boodly boop goes my heart. E-oh-ha.
Oh, beautiful, Frank. A haunting lullaby.
Thank you very much. But, Gloria, you doll, you luscious little girl, you. I'm glad to be working with you. You're so beautiful, so charming, so wonderful.
Oh, Frank, you're just saying that.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Well, somebody just said it. You know, I've been keeping thin with a rye crisp diet.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know something strange? Frank Morgan's been on a rye crisp diet, too, but he does it kind of the wrong way.
The wrong way?
Yes, he drinks rye till he's fried to a crisp. Clever, huh? What? Wait, then we get further into the script here.
These are the jokes. Well, you look as if you've been building yourself up.
Why don't you look again? Well, I've really had to, Gloria. I got to do a lot of dancing in this new picture, On the Town. It's called On the Town with Gene Kelly. So I've been taking physical culture lessons from Charles Atlas and dancing lessons from Arthur Murray.
Oh, really? Well, how's it working out?
Not so good.
Oh?
Because I dance like Charles Atlas and I'm built like Arthur Murray. However, I don't want you to think I've been wasting my time, Gloria. I have found a very interesting hobby. I'm studying amateur criminology.
Oh, you mean how to be a detective?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is interesting.
Not only interesting, but people seem to go for it. Well, you turn on your radio and what do you hear? Dr. Scholl's Foot Pads presents Detective Seeley, Tracer of Lost Mattresses. Then you turn to another station and you get... Ladies and gentlemen, the Green Stinker. Stinger.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Frank. I love those programs myself. In fact, my very favorite is Sam Spade.
Sam Spade, Sam Spade, Sam Spade.
Why, when I get through with that bum, I'll be greater than he ever was. I'll be the most wonderful detective that ever lived, or something.
You're really taking this detective business seriously, aren't you?
I'll say. I even bought this book. It teaches you how to take an empty gun, load it, and shoot it in 3 seconds while blindfolded.
My goodness, who wrote the book?
Some guy named Three-Fingered Pete.
And you're convinced you'll make a good detective.
Gloria, if I may say so with modesty, and I doubt it, I'll make a great detective.
All right. Let's see how good you are at crime detection. I'm a beautiful woman spy.
Mm-hmm.
I was an international figure in the last war. I have soft blonde hair, shapely legs, and a seductive figure. What's my name?
Who cares? Kiss me.
Oh, fine. I thought so. I'd really like to see you working on a case as a detective.
All right, Mr. Haven, I'll give you a sample of my amazing technique as soon as you give us a sample of your amazing voice. What'll it be?
Well, for Corporal Higby and T5 Joe LaFonda, here's a beautiful...
Let's not bring his rank down any lower
I'm
than
sorry. Lost my head. And T5 Joe LaFonda, here's a beautiful Frank DeVol arrangement of a new American classic, Maybe You'll Be There. Each time I see a crowd of people, just like a fool, I stop and stare. It's really not the proper thing to do. But maybe you'll be there. I go out walking after midnight along the lonely thoroughfare. It's not the time or place to look for you, but maybe you'll be there. You said your arms would always hold me. You said your lips were mine alone to kiss. Now after all those things you told me, how can it end like this? Someday if all my prayers are answered, I'll hear footsteps on the stairs. With anxious heart I'll hurry to the door, and maybe you'll be there. You said your arms would always hold me. You said your lips were mine alone to kiss. Now after all those things you told me, how can it end like this? Someday if all my prayers are answered, I'll hear a footstep on the stairs. With anxious heart I'll hurry to the door, and maybe, just maybe, maybe, baby, you'll be there.
Beautiful, Gloria. Really, really swell.
Thank you. And now on to another command performance triumph.
Tonight, we are proud to present an exciting chapter in the life of Sam Spade, boy detective.
Cut it, hold it, Chubby. Wait a minute now. Let's drop the cute stuff. Let's drop that boy detective junk.
What'll I call you? Boy private eye? Boy criminal catcher? Boy girl?
Boy nothing. Now get on with the show.
All right. Friends, tonight our dramatic star is Frank Sinatra, boy nothing.
Who wrote this? Como or one of those?
Telling the story of how he sent a vicious killer to the hot seat.
Sam Sinatra is brought to you by two products for your hair. Gilhooly's 32 Oil and Hair Tonic. Insist on 32 Oil for your hair.
It's taken directly from a Chevrolet crankcase that hasn't been drained since the winter of 1932.
And Gilhooly's Hair Tonic. Guaranteed to grow hair on any part of the body.
Ladies, give Gilhooly's hair tonic to that boyfriend with the clammy hands. Tell him it's hand lotion.
Will I be satisfied with the results?
Lady, you'll be tickled.
Friends, Gilhooly's will grow hair on a billiard ball.
Right! Drop in someday and we'll shoot a hairy game of pool. And remember, if your head itches,
wash it, you schmo!
As we look in on Sam Sinatra, he has just learned that his loyal secretary can't read, so he's giving her some lessons in reading.
Lip reading. Effie, my loyal secretary. Effie, you can't read, you can't write. Sometimes I wonder why I ever hired you as a secretary.
You kidding?
Well, Effie, baby, at last I'm ready to dictate the story of my last case.
You waited so long that the lead is melted inside my ever-sharp pencil.
All right, you ready for the story?
I am, if you'll get the lead out.
all started when I got that spine-chilling call. The phone rang. Hello?
Why, you dirty rat?
Rat? Now, just a minute.
Beating up on that poor girl. Wait till my gang gets their hands on you.
Wait a minute. What girl? Heavens to Betsy. I could never beat up a poor, defenseless girl. I know. I've tried.
Don't try to change your voice, Joe.
Joe?
Tootsie's mother told me everything. You snake. You coward. You wife beater.
Wait a minute. I don't know anybody named Tootsie, and I'm not Joe. I'm Sam Sinatra.
Oh, change your name, huh, Joe?
Now, look here, old man. What number did you want?
Crestview 1075?
See? This is Sunset 2016, you see?
Oh, change your number, huh, Joe?
Look here, Bub. I never heard of Tootsie or Joe.
Lying won't help you. When I get a hold of you, I'll grab you by that BVD shirt and beat you to a pulp.
But heavens to Betsy, I don't wear BVDs. I wear long red flannels.
Oh, change your underwear, huh,
I did not! Listen, stranger, you can't bluff me.
Joe? Are you kidding? I got a knife, sir, Joe. And tonight I'm out for blood. Out for blood, you hear?
Blood, huh? Well, listen here, blubberhead.
Yeah.
Let me know if you find any. I'm just a kid who could use it. Effie, I'm going into action.
Yeah?
After you threw me my badge, I meant to pin it on my chest, and now I can't find it.
Sam, your badge is right on the desk.
I know where the badge is. It's my chest I'm looking for. Effie, did you trace that call?
Yeah, it came from the Smith mansion.
The Smith Mansion. I hopped right into my car. I knew where the place was. It was located just one block past Oceanside Drive. Well, not quite a block. And I walked up and pounded on the door.
Somebody at the door?
Hello, I'm Sam Sinatra.
That's funny. I thought somebody was at the door.
Hey, wait a minute. This was Tootsie Smith. She was gorgeous. She said,
I'm lovely. I'm widowed. I use cyanide.
I couldn't hold back any longer. I took her in my arms, and a million colored lights seemed to flame up in the sky.
Careful, boy. Let's not tilt the machine.
And I squeezed her with all my might and gave her my most powerful kiss. There. How was that, baby?
Funny, I could have sworn there was somebody at the door.
Never mind, Tootsie. I got reason to believe that a killer is in this house. Now, where's all your family? Where's Uncle George?
George? Dead.
Where's Cousin Joe?
Dead.
And Cousin Pete?
Dead.
Your nephew Rodney?
Dead.
Your cousin Max?
Max? Oh, yeah, Max. Dead.
And that, Effie, is the story of my last case.
Yeah, but Sam, you didn't finish the case. Now you won't get paid.
Paid? Effie, listen to me. As you go through life, you learn that a private eye is a combination of many things. A combination of truth, honesty, integrity. But while I was at Tootsie's arms, I found a better combination.
You did?
Yeah, I found a combination of a safe. Good night.
Oh, great detectiving, Frank and Marv. And a special bow to June Effie Foray. And here's Frank with a beautiful number from Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court.
From the pens of Jimmy Van Heusen and Johnny Burke to all the gang at Brook General, here is When Is Sometime. Maestro, you ready? Shall we blast the air with this? When is sometime? How many days until sometime? Oh, my heart makes it clear that my lover is near, and she ought to be here about some time. Who someone? Who is this wonderful someone? Oh, I'm keeping my heartstrings in tune and hoping that sometime is soon. Someone? Who is this wonderful someone? Oh, I'm keeping my heartstrings in tune and hoping that sometime is soon.
That was really thrilling, Frank. Wonderful.
Yeah, Frank, and your acting was real good-like.
Real good-like. I hate to bicker, old man, but you sound as if you'd never gone to school.
Oh, yeah? Did you ever hear of PS-45?
Nah, I never heard of it.
Well, I went to school there. Did you ever hear of Marshall High School?
No, sir, never heard of it.
Well, I went to school there. Well, Frank, you never heard of anything. I bet you never even heard of Rita Hayworth.
Yes, I have, Junior, but you never went to school there.
Oh, fine. That's enough, fellas. Gang, thanks for asking us in, and good night.
So long.
Good night. Was arranged with the aid of the Hollywood Coordinating Committee. This is the United States Armed Forces Radio Service, the voice of information and education.